When it comes to moving the impossible, no size is too large for this mission. You might not have heard of expert house movers, but you are probably familiar with some of the supersized structures that they have relocated over the last several decades.
From 6 towering lighthouses to century-old opera houses, wooden-covered bridges, and even an airport terminal, they've literally been shifting history since the mid-70s. We would like to welcome in Jerry Matyiko. He is the semi-retired former president of Expert House Movers. Welcome to DelmarvaLife.
Welcome.
Well, thank you.
How did you get into this business?
Well, my father started it. He was a large tract land clearer, and they bid a job on a military base, had a lot of military homes, and a mover gave them a price to move the buildings. And when Dad got the job, they doubled the price. And he said, that's not going to work. And all the buildings looked the same, so when they were selling them, if they lost one, they had another one look just the same, so they gave him the next house.
Okay.
And then he went into the house moving, and a lot of people called them shack draggers back then.
Shack draggers?
And we've progressed quite a bit since then.
Mm-hmm. And you, as we mentioned, have moved a lot of historic structures over the years, and you're rather passionate about that, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Why is that?
Well, my wife and I, we used to finish one old house a year, and a lot of them were raised up or some were moved. But most large historic houses, you can't go far down the road. They're just too tall, and the cost of raising utility wires are just too expensive. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times you'll get a call and they want to move a house from Washington to Louisiana or something like that. And I just tell them, you ask for the permit, I'm not going to.
A lot of permits, probably.
Well, and that and get to the first overpass.
Right, oh, yeah.
So what are you most proud of moving, of all of the moves?
Well, of course, the Hatteras Lighthouse, but then again, the Newark Airport Terminal, which was moved in 3 pieces. The centerpiece was over 6,000 tons. Had 1,400 and some tires under it. And we moved it at Newark Airport about 3/4 of a mile. And we enjoy moving the ships at Chesapeake Shipyard right here in town. We've moved just about every ship that Chesapeake built, and they're building them for American Cruise Lines. They used to build some tugboats. We moved those, and now we're moving these. And these are over 1,000 tons, and they're not even totally completed. They try to build them in the building so they can work better with the weather, and then we move them out to the bulkhead, and they side launch them into the river.
Which is amazing to see. All right, let's talk about this award you have sitting here. Tell us all about that.
This is the Opal Award. It's American Civil Engineering Achievement Award. It's one of the highest awards the civil engineers give. And we were lucky to get it with the lighthouse, the Hatteras Lighthouse move. So it's really something to be proud of.
Yeah, and that's pretty heavy itself, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
It's not easy to move.
It's not plastic.
No, not at all.
So tell us about, in the 80s, you moved 8 to 10 buildings in Ocean City?
Out of Ocean City.
Oh, out of Ocean City,
Yes.
okay.
And we went across the Assawoman Bay, and half of them went to Selbyville, and the other half went to Berlin. And then we moved those for ourselves, and back then it was $50,000 worth of raising wires, and the complications of having all these different utility companies and state highway. It was a major achievement there. And one of them was 3 stories.
Wow. Do you ever just look at, when they ask you to do stuff, look at them and be like, I can do it, but you're not sure?
Well, we did one on Chappaquiddick, and the owner was a self-made billionaire, and he wanted to move the basement and all. I just told him, I said, that's, it's not feasible at all. And he says, well, you have to see the basement. And he had 3 bowling lanes there, a dark room for photography. He had a theater room that the chairs would vibrate, and it was just immaculate woodwork. And we moved it with the basement. We dug down 21 feet, and after it was moved, we have to keep our equipment under it, so you can't just set it down in the dirt. So actually it was another 8 feet underneath that with supports to carry this house.
Wow.
That's incredible.
It was
a process.
A job and a half.
So you're going to be honored at the Sharptown Heritage Parade, I hear?
Yeah. Grand Marshal.
Excellent.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's wonderful. And when is that?
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have information on our website so you can go
thank
check
you.
it out. Yeah, Jerry, I've always been interested in expert house movers. Thanks for coming in.
You're quite welcome.
Fascinating stuff.